Shalom, Shalom, Yasharala. It's your brother Gadal, call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua Bahashem Kakwadash. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me 100% truth. And in this lesson, we're going to get into basically just remember you are in the flesh, all right? Remember you're in the flesh. So therefore, that means you're going to mess up, all right? But it's going to be, you have to have that fight, all right? You got to have that fight. It's like, let me tell you real quick. Yeah, you have to have that fight, man. All right? You got to fight the flesh, man. You can't just let the flesh overtake you. That'll be dumb. You got to fight it. All right? I'm getting Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. All right? We are in a weak, defiled bodies, man. All right? Our spirits cannot flourish in this body, man. All right? This body is literally the exact opposite of the spirit, man. All right? Because, this body obeys the law of sin, which is what I'm going to get into. According to what Apostle Paul said, hey, man, these bodies are really just no good. All right? These bodies are also looked at as chains of darkness. They're not called chains of darkness for no reason, man. All right? It's hard to be righteous in these bodies, man. Why? Because your flesh, we're in the flesh, man. And what the flesh loves to do, it loves to sin. All right? It loves to sin, man. It likes to do what it wants to do. All right? Go ahead and get Romans. I'm going to get... I'm going to get 7... I'm gonna start at 15. This is Romans chapter 7, verse 15. It says, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would that do I not, but what I hate that do I. All right, your flesh is literally the exact opposite of your spirit, man. Stuff that you want to do, sometimes you don't end up doing, and the stuff that you don't want to do, you end up doing. That sounds like exactly like the flesh, but it's a fight, man. All right, it's a fight. You have to fight this flesh, man, because you got to be spiritual, man, not carnal. All right, being in his flesh, you can't do that, man. All right, it's a fight, but you got to also keep in mind you are in the flesh, so you can't be over righteous, let alone over wicked, which I'm gonna get into next. But I'm really just finish reading this off. It says, if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that is good. Now then it is no more I that do it, but the sin that dwelleth in me, man. And it's coming from this flesh, all right? Because your spirit is what wants to do what's right. Now, as far as your flesh, oh no, your flesh loves to do whatever it wants. You don't care who's looking. All right. And I'm reading on that. It says, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not. All right. It's just, my family just keep reading because it pretty much explains itself. It says, for the good that I would do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. All right. Now, if I do that, I would not. It is no more I that do it, but the sin that dwelleth in me, man. That's flesh. This flesh, man. All right. This flesh is like, hey, like I said, you'll do things that you don't want to do, and the things that you do want to do, you end up not doing it. All right. And when I say that, I'm talking about good things. For example, reading. You might want to read, but you end up not doing it. That's just one prime example. I ain't talking about, oh, man, I low-key want to bang this man's wife, but I don't do it. Oh, that's good. You're not supposed to do it. All right? But, I just had to make sure, that part was clear, read on down. It says, I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of Yahweh after the inward man. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members, man. All right, it's a constant fight, man. It's a constant fight with your spirit and the flesh every day. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? All right. So man, we want one of the things we want to get delivered from is these fleshly bodies, man, because these fleshly bodies are garbage, man. All right. We're a wretched man. Our righteousness is full filthy rags, man. We don't want to be in these bodies anymore, or at least you shouldn't. Because I'm ready for them righteous bodies, man. You know, Lord willing, I'll make it the first time around. I'm ready for them righteous bodies. I can't. These bodies just not it, bro. It's just wicked. It's disgusting. All right. I'm gonna get Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" Right? Because you know the Lord deals with balance, man. All right, you can't be over righteous because, as it says in Scripture, you're gonna destroy yourself if you do that. All right, you know you're doing too much. Hey, you're gonna destroy yourself. You're gonna kick yourself out the truth from being too righteous. All right, the Lord deals with balance. Does the Scripture not say a false balance is an abomination? The Lord deals with balance. All right, I'm gonna read on down. It said, "Be not over much wicked, neither be thou thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?" All right, just because you're not supposed to be over righteous, that don't mean you could be over foolish. Like I said, man. Well, really, like the Scriptures say, man, it's a balance. A false balance is an abomination unto the Lord, man. So it's a balance thing, man. Sometimes you be wicked, sometimes you be righteous. All right, we could try to be more righteous, but by default, man, our wickedness is gonna outweigh our righteousness, cause we sin too much, man. It's like there's no possible way. Why do you think we need Yahushua? We need to be saved, right? But you know, Lord willing, y'all was edified, man. Hey, just keep in mind, man, we are in these flesh. The flesh dwelleth no good thing. It's a constant fight, man. Keep on fighting. All right, the Lord trying to see who gonna keep fighting for him, man. Keep fighting for him, right? But Lord willing, y'all was edified. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushua Bahashim Kakwadash, for giving the Spirit to do this lesson. Until next time I say, Shalom, Yasharallah.